Hi everyone, it's Victoria with Candles by Victoria. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. We do a lot of videos, but I haven't seen you guys in forever. Anyway, today is Saturday, October 22nd, and October 22nd, can you believe it's October 22nd? That sounds so weird. Like we're almost into November. And November is my birthday month. November 18th to be exact, which is also the same day that the new Twilight movie's coming out, and I'm so excited about. I never read the books, but I'm a big Twilight fan because of my daughter Chelsea. And although I'm not gonna go with her and sit in line and wait for 3 hours for the midnight showing, I am gonna go see it a couple of days after it comes out. So I just can't believe it's already November. Anyway, today I want to do this video. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm doing this video so I can stay out of Candleman's way, because he's in there in the store tearing everything apart and redoing everything so that we can have a new workspace, and we're showing videos. We're posting some videos showing you how that construction's coming along, but I'm really just trying to stay out of his way. So I thought I'd make this video and tell you guys all about our cruise and our trip to Cozumel. First of all, let me tell you how this happened, because things like this don't happen to us. But so I'm at work one day and the phone rings, and Chelsea had went somewhere for lunch, or she wasn't here, but the phone rings and it's Brookshire's, which is our local grocery store. And they asked for Chelsea, and it was Scott. We know him because it's a small town. We know everybody. And anyway, it's Scott, and he said, "Is Chelsea there?" And I said, "No, she's not here right now." And I said, "Can I take a message?" He said, "No, I really need to talk to Chelsea." And I said, "Okay, well, when she comes in, I'll have her call you." So she comes back, and I'm like, "Chelsea, Scott just called from Brookshire's." And she's like, "Yeah." And I said, "You didn't write a bad check up there or anything, did you?" She's like, "No, Mom, God, I didn't write a bad check." She's like, "I haven't even been up there like a month." And I said, "Well, I wonder what he wants." And she's like, "I don't know." And she said, "I put an application in there like 2 years ago when I was still in high school." And I said, "Well, surely that's not it." I said, "Well, call him and see." And she's like, "No, I don't want to call. I don't want to call." And I said, "Call him and see what he wants." So she calls, and she's on the phone, and Matt and I are sitting here. And she's like, yeah. And her face, she starts smiling. She's like, "Oh my God, really? Oh my God, really?" And Matt looks at me, and I look at him. I'm like, "What the heck?" And he's like, "I wonder if she won a truck," because they were having some kind of giveaway thing. And so we're like, "Come on, tell us." So she gets off the phone, and she's like, "Oh my God, I want a cruise." And so we were just jumping around. We were so excited and everything. And she's like, "I got to go up there and have my picture taken." And Matt said, "Well, I'll take you up there." And so they go up there, and she gets her picture taken, with this little cardboard cruise ship and everything. And she's on the wall up there at Brookshire's. Anyway, and on the way back, he said, or on the way up there, he said, "You're going to get 2 tickets. And he said, "Who are you going to take?" And she said, "Well, I'm taking Mom, of course." And so when they got back, I never thought that she'd take me. I thought she'd, take somebody else. But when she got back, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Who you take? Who you take?" And she's like, "I'm taking you, Mom." And I just started busting out crying. I just couldn't believe that she wanted to take me in. I'd never been on a cruise before. And so we just started planning. We called the travel agent right away, and we're like, "Let's just go. Let's just, it was 4 days, and we're like, let's just go and do this. This is a once in a lifetime chance." So they showed us the room and stuff that we were going to get with her free ticket, and it looked like a prison cell. It was very little, no windows, and I was like, I don't think I can do that. So I upgraded the room to a room with a balcony, which I'm so glad that I did. And anyway, so I rented a hotel, and we drove to Galveston the night before, and we stayed in a hotel, and then the next morning we got up, and we went down to the boat. And I don't know if any of you have been on a cruise before, but there is a lot of get in line and wait with cruises. So we had to go through the whole customs passport thingy-majingy, and we get on the cruise, and we get on the boat, and we actually get on there like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it didn't actually leave till 5. But we were so excited, and they had food and everything and drinks, of course. And the tickets paid for everything but our Cokes. If you had soda, you got water, fruit juice, tea. But if you wanted soda or drinks, you had to pay for those. So, and then you give them a credit card when you get on, and then they give you a card that you use the whole time you're on the boat. And then when you get off, when you're getting ready to get off the boat that morning, they slip a little receipt under your door, and it's just a bill of everything that you've spent. So I spent a little bit of money, but it wasn't too bad. So you cruised for a day. This was a 4-day cruise. We left out of Galveston. We cruised for a day and a half, which was really cool. The first 24 hours, and there's a lot of stuff to do. You know, they give you an itinerary every morning of things that are going on the ship, and a lot of it's like, you know, how to fold a towel that looks like a dolphin and stuff like that, which we were totally not interested in. So we just kind of did our own thing. We went to a couple of shows. Went to a comedy show, and we went to just like the show that the boat puts on or whatever, the little dance and singing show, which was really, I thought it was going to be really cheesy, but it was really good. We were really impressed. We enjoyed it a lot. So you cruise for a day and a half, and then you get into Cozumel early in the morning, and then you got to wait in line and do all that stuff, and you finally get off the boat. And there's a million different excursions you can do, but being our first time and not knowing what to do, we thought, well, we really just want to hang out on the beach, you know, just go to the beach and swim and snorkel and do all that stuff. So we got off the boat, we caught a cab, which, okay. Cab drivers in Mexico are crazy. I'm just putting that out there. Look, I love Mexico. I love the Mexican people, but the cab drivers are crazy. We were going down this 2-lane road, and he was going so fast the speedometer was bouncing, first of all, and he was passing people. And if you rent a moped in Mexico, you're insane, because the cab drivers are going to run you over. I mean, we almost hit and wiped out 3 or 4 people on mopeds. So anyway, we get to the beach, and it was everything that I thought it was going to be. The water was as blue as it could be. The sand was as white as it could be. And, you know, the Mexican music was playing, and we were having margaritas, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. And I put a video together and showed you guys everything, you know, the beaches and all that stuff. It was absolutely beautiful. And I really, really wish we could have spent more time in Cozumel, because I could have easily spent 7 days just laying on the beach and soaking up the sun and drinking margaritas, because that was really my favorite part. And it was sad that we only got to spend maybe 6 hours total in Cozumel. By the time you get off the boat and get to where you're going, and then you know, do all your stuff, and then you have to hurry up and get back to the boat. They're like, you have to be back at the boat at 4:30. This boat is leaving at 5 with or without you. So it was, you know, I would definitely go to Cozumel again. It was beautiful. I definitely love to go there again, but I'm not going to take a cruise and go there. I'm just going to go there and spend some time. So we hurry up and rush back. There's a lot of shopping and stuff, and we did just a little bit of shopping. We got back on the boat, and they had a big Mexican dinner that night, which was really fun, and they played music and on the Lido deck, and everybody was dancing and doing the Macarena and you know, just having a lot of fun. Chelsea was out there doing the Macarena and the YMCA and all that stuff. But what was so funny about the whole thing is, during the whole trip, this guy's walking around with this big, like, professional camera, and he's filming everything, you know, that's going on the boat. And he was out there the night of the big Mexican party, and he's filming everything, and he was filming them all out there dancing, and Chelsea's out there doing the Macarena and all that stuff. And the next morning, she's sleeping in. I'm up early, excuse me, like always, and I turn on the TV while I'm having my coffee, and there's Chelsea on the TV doing the Macarena. So it was pretty funny. When she woke up, I was like, I so saw you on TV this morning doing the Macarena. She's like, oh, Lord. But that was really fun. The last day we were at sea, the last full day we were at sea, we had really bad swells. It wasn't real like bumpy, wavy. It was just like woo. And everybody on the boat was just walking like they were drunk. And oh my gosh, like my calves hurt from all day walking on the boat, just trying to, steady myself. Like the next morning, my calves hurt real bad. So it was really, really wavy. And we didn't get seasick on the boat at all. That night we slept, and the next morning we were, back in Galveston, and we got off and got in our car and we started driving home, and I felt completely fine. And it's like a 5-hour drive from Galveston to home. So we get home, and I felt fine that night. I was really tired, but I felt fine. The next morning I got up and I was like, whoa, what's the deal? And the whole day, that next day, I just felt like I was going like this. Like, it was really weird feeling. So I didn't have seasickness on the boat, but I had seasickness on land when I got home, which was really crazy. But, it was a fun experience. We went on Carnival Cruise Lines. It was definitely a fun experience, but I don't think I'm a cruise girl. Maybe I shouldn't chalk it up completely. I know like the Norwegian cruise lines, my grandfather cruises on them, and they go all the time. I mean, they love it. They're constantly on cruises. So maybe it was just, that was a real party boat. Like the people on that boat were partying. This guy was wearing a thong this whole one day on Saturday, and a wig and a drink, and he was cracking me up. So, but yeah, it's pretty much it's a party cruise. So, I mean, their whole theme is fun, 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 so, and we did have fun. And it was great to spend that time with Chelsea and just bond with her. And it was wonderful to see, Cozumel, and to see ocean and water as blue as what it was there. So, I felt really lucky that we were able to go. We did come home, and we were really busy with orders, so I never take off this time of year, especially because we're so busy anyway. So we came home to quite a bit of orders, and we're pretty much getting caught up. So thank you for your patience, to everybody, those of you that did know that we were going, and those of you that didn't, that now do know, since your orders were a little bit later than what you expected, and I've emailed you about them. Thank you very much for your patience. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and thank you for allowing us to go and being patient as far as getting your orders after we returned. So that's about it. We have already announced our 3 new reviewers for November, so you guys get in contact. I know a couple of you have already emailed me, but I'm excited about sending those new fragrances out to you. We're not going to have any new fragrances for December, so we're going to put that off until January 1st, and then we'll have 3 new reviewers for January 1st. So if you want to be a reviewer and you do YouTube videos, go to my message board and sign up for that, because we would love to have you guys do that. We pick 3 every month, and it's just kind of a random draw, so we have a lot of people that want to do it. So, but put your name in the hat, because you just never know. We have that going on. We have some new containers on the website on the 5th candle page. You guys are asking for Christmas stuff, and we're kind of trying to get that to you. We got some snowman stuff, and we're working on some other things. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do some more video with Matt. This is my new flip cam I got for the cruise. So I'm gonna go in there and videotape Matt throwing things around, because I'm quite sure that he is throwing things around. But the new porn station and stuff is gonna be awesome. Somebody asked if we were still gonna be a storefront where you could come in and shop. There's not gonna be a whole lot to shop for, but you can definitely come in and order. We'll always have scent shots in the store, so you'll definitely be able to get those. But you can come in and see what we do and smell fragrances and place your order for candles. You'll always be able to do that. You guys are always welcome to come in. So we had Marisha and Eli come in yesterday to visit. They were on their way back to Las Vegas, and they made a special stop and stopped in here to see Candleman and I. and Chelsea, and they were so sweet. We loved having you guys here. They stayed for a couple hours and we just chit chatted, and I showed them around, and they smelled a bunch of stuff. And I think he probably ordered, or he probably bought more scent shots than she did. So it was really cute. They're a really, really cute couple, and we really enjoyed having you guys here. So we always welcome our visitors to come in anytime and see us. That's always exciting for us, and we hope when you get here it's exciting for you. We feel like we should do some kind of song and dance, or take you to dinner, or do something. Some of you have traveled so far to get here, so I hope when you do get here that you aren't disappointed. But we love you all very much, and it was good seeing you guys. And I'll be doing more videos of Candleman tearing up the store and putting it back together. And Melissa's on her way, so I'm going to get off here and get ready to see her. You guys have a great day. I love you all very much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.